everyone, it's GameCoy and welcome back for some more Ace Attorney. Today we're doing the second case of the third game, and I actually cannot believe how far we've gotten now. You're 100% convinced today was Monday. You told you she was wrong when she said it was Tuesday. No way! Well, good thing we have the stream so that we actually know that it is in fact a Tuesday today. Happy Tuesday, everyone. 2 days to go till Rhythm Paradise Groove releases. Game of the Year, as you all know. I'm so excited for Game of the Year Rhythm Paradise Groove. Gonna be a big day for me. I will be doing a one-off stream that day. You played the secret hidden beta today. The secret hidden beta. This is news to me. I've finally done the multiplayer part of the demo, which was in fact one game, but it was good. Ah, Rhythm Kung Fu and Wii Fit Plus. Gotcha. I was watching some of your Wii Fit Plus during my lunch break today. It was good. I liked the chicken game. I thought the chicken game was very funny. And the juggling. Both highlights. Hang on, let me give Wave a shout out. Go follow Wave. He's doing the Wii, is it the Wii Series Olympics or something? It's quite literally. I did see the Rhythm Kung Fu. It did look very Rhythm Paradise-y, like the copying and stuff. Yes, the Wii Series Olympics. So go cheer him on. I believe there is money. There is money up for grabs. Is that correct? I do believe there is potential financial gain in this endeavor. Yes, financial gain. That's the best. That's the best. $1,000 prize pool, the big bucks, if you will. Very, very exciting. It's actually amazing to me that there is like a $1,000 prize pool for like the Wii series, right? That's pretty cool. I like that. But yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing the case where so far the only thing we know is that something got stolen. Something got stolen. We got to find out what's going on. All right, here we go. The stolen turnabout. Ah, we're kicking off an investigation. Okay. It was supposed to be $250, and then someone came in and single-handedly added $750. That's amazing. I love that. Good for them. They were like, hang on, we gotta raise the stakes. It's $250. It's still really good. I mean, prize pool. Is it what, first, second, third that get money or something like that? Hey Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Are we about to hit the big time? You basically already have $10. Let's go. Epic gaming. That's what we love to see. Making that money. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Wave. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are. Ha! Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Oh my goodness. Hello, it is a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pals, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure exhibition. Whoa, Crane Village. Isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Oh my goodness. Hitting the big time. That was in red. Treasures. Ha ha ha. Very funny. You can laugh all you want, but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? Pearly back. The Return of the King. The Treasures of Karain exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. Whoa, we gotta explain who all these characters are in case you forgot. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. She got murdered. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Ouch! Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of the Karain School of Channeling's master. Yeah, I remember all that. I don't need to write that down. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. After Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Alright, we've got a poster. Alright, Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Whoa, very posh. I see what he means. Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fae Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. A family heirloom? Madrid Drive lap one at the end. Absolutely. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Really? The basement warehouse. I'm sure no one is going to get murdered in the basement warehouse. Alright, I guess we should go and say hello. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Karain Village. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Karain sacred writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know? Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Is it the urn? It's gonna be the urn, right? They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Ouch. Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Karain Village! Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house! It even says Fae Manor on it! Yikes, you're right! I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. There we go. Awfully fancy in here. Okay, let's go. To the basement warehouse. Yup, this is a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Ah! Oh my goodness, who is it? A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Oh my goodness, it's Adrian! Good evening. It's good to see you again. You! I know you! Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. Oh my goodness, she's back. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Oh, Does she know? I don't know. I just like found an image to put on the thumbnail, and that was the image that I could find because I don't want to spend too long looking for the images so I don't see spoilers. Please, Maya, don't say anything that will needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The nickel samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? Ouch. After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews, if it wasn't for us. No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Are you grateful for Edgeworth absolutely chewing you up in court? Because I wouldn't be grateful for that. Phew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lord Lee Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums! Yes, I did! That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So, what is with that face she's making? That's a door. No open flames. Good talk. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. That was in the first game, I swear. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the burr. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say, hamburger! Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kind of doubt it. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it said, spaghetti! Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. It might have said the miracle never happened. It might have said the miracle never happened. That's a really good point. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? We're unauthorized personnel. Yo, what? Organi. It says organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organized. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Probably says organic, let's be real. Hello, paint. Hello, authorized personnel. Hello, gold statue. Mystic Maya, take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Karain channeling technique, Amy Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. There we go. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me, how should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Karain Shichishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Looks like a Smash Bros sword. Looks like the Levin sword from Fire Emblem. Robin uses it in Smash Bros, so I think that's what you'd be thinking of. Yeah, I got it. It looks like this. Exactly. That's the Levin sword from Fire Emblem. Oh, you left your phone on silent. Oh, late and hungry. No worries, Worm. I started stream a little bit late today as well, so you didn't miss terribly much. We're still in the very, very early stages of this case, but I hope that you're well. But there we go. That's what I think it looks like. Boom. Aw, Fooey, I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well actually, I already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. Carly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill of a kid's dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? Alright, we're going. After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen. Of course it would. Of course something terrible would happen. It's Ace Attorney. Something terrible always happens. Then we have to go to court about it. The not miracle. Exactly. The miracle never happened. The miracle that something terrible didn't happen. Didn't happen. Nick, this is terrible! Whoa. They better not murder her. I hope not. I like her. What the? You're the cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just... Oh, hang on. I mashed through it. Hit the snooze button for the 5th time. There we go. I saw the replay on the stream. I'm going to turn on the TV. No, don't turn on the TV. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask de Mask. Sorry, what? What have I read? Oh no. Stuff got stolen. Phantom thieves, yeah. And it was probably Mask de Mask. Yeah, it's not a murder at all. Purse owner, exactly. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet. Treasure, Lordly Taylor? You don't think? Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask de Mask with a star. Our most valuable treasure, the Coraid Sacred Urn, was stolen. What? Refresh my memory a little. What's this Sacred Urn? It's only the most important treasure in Coraid Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. I like there's Maya's picture just like smirking in the corner. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Coraid channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right. Hold up. It's supposed to say Ami, not I am. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, that's because she broke it. There are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Oh dear. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Coraid Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shining under the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, what? Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how. The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Coraid School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning against Pulse's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask de Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask de Mask. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. I know. I remember. I was there. 1 year ago, the murder in Coraid Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Yeah. Reminder that Pearl broke the urn. Sorry, Paul. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Amy on it. Poor Paul. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. But Paul, we need to remind the player, because the game came out 2 years after the last one, so screw your promise, sorry. Exactly. Poor Paul, though. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. Yeah, nobody's really bothered, right, about this treasure or anything. I can't believe it myself. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's the goat, he's back. It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? Nope, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here any... Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Yeah, that happened. That happened. Wait. I don't know. It's an expression. It was very funny. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it, right? And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Oh dear. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? So you're trying to remember my name, Adigo. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask the Mask. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. Okay. Crime at 1:30 a.m. I was sound asleep. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here, right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Right. Urn in basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? Oh dear, we were literally there. So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? For real? We got an ace detective on our hands? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask the Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask the Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Mask the Mask. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? Then he knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Okay. Sends calling card before stealing something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So, what's he like? Well, like I told you, Masky Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. None of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Masky Mask's signature emblem, pal. Okay. Signature emblem on the front. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycats someday. Ouch. Thanks, I guess. Alright, where's this Ace Detective? No matter how many times you come here, this place always gives me the chills. This is literally your 2nd time in here. That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Me too. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Who is this guy? He totally stole it. He totally stole it. That is a nefarious grin, if I ever saw one. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm gonna have this animation about 20 times. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Sorry, the truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveller of both time and space and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. I'll introduce myself. The name is Atme. Luke Atme. Whoa! Genius pun. Localization team knocked it out of the park again. Luke Atme. What can I say? That's amazing. Luke Atme. Beautiful. Ace Detective. Oh, this Phoenix Wright guy is always doing lawyer stuff. What is it? His job? True. Hello, Dweble. I hope that you're well. Hang on, let's get a shout out for Dweble. Boom. And toilet cleaning. Yeah, he cleaned the toilet like twice today. He's been busy. You know, getting those chores done. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Yo, guys! He said Ace Attorney in the game. Is his monocle a magnifying glass? It is. Roll credits. Yes. World's strongest eye socket. I know. We got the title drop, guys. We got the title drop. That's it, man. Stream's over. That was great. I mean, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? Alright, I'm back. You just jumped so bad. I'm sorry, did it show up at a loud part? I'm so sorry. I hope it wasn't too bad. There's the problem with when you have a big long track of music as your start music is that there can just be a loud bit. It was. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dweble. It won't happen again. I do apologize. I had to for the bit. You've been immersed. Zoom back to the 1800s. Nice. I'm so glad. All right. I'm Maya Faye, a spirit medium. And I'm a Pearl Faye, I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and spirit medium Ace Apprentice. Great. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? So you're really as famous as you say? Of course, for a lawyer you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had heard of me. Look at me. I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective Luke at me. At this moment there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mask to mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise? Oh, tell us what you know about Mask the Mask, and keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in Lordly Taylor? Naturally, wherever the mask goes, you will find me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like the mask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Mask the Mask's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. Okay, hang on, let me write some of this down. So, Luke at me, hired 20 days before crime, calling card 10 days before. Look at the mask giving them all that notice. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, so ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse and waited for him alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Damask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, outside of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. Sorry. Concealed. Good job, Paddy. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Okay, two things. The paint on the door and the sword is gone. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through these doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? Okay. The urn vanished. Beautiful. That's just not possible. Okay, we're gonna do some inspecting. Look at that, the sword's here. It's all messed up. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective at me, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think you pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is but to know about my rival, Mask the Mask. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Yeah. It's all ticked. Because... Right, well that's not helpful. Maybe I should like present him some stuff. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, but I have no interest save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. Nah, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of a piddling evidence hog. That's his defense style. A piddling evidence hog, you say? In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Masky Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say that exactly. That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return them to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Okay, goodbye. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick, don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. Finally. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay? Alright. Fine, yeah, I can examine things. That pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. Grr, I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor, so there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Oh, poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask the Mask had taken the box too. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shishishito is literally 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it sounds like hotcakes. There's something about that bothers me. Wow, you're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Mystic Abby holding it last night? Wow, good job, guys. And another thing. The sword wasn't bent like last night like it is now. You're right. Okay. Sword not in Abby's statue's hand anymore. And it is now bent. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Oh dear, what's she gonna say? Maybe Detective Atme smashed Mask the Mask with it. Like this. Youch! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head. My hair! Okay, I already did this one. I was mashing. Okay. Deserved for dissing her box. That's true, actually. She worked so hard on that box. Hey, Party, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer! Oh, I've heard of those. It has such a cute name. It looks like this computer is restoring the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Masky Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic of high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Okay. Camera only went off once last night. Went once around 1 AM. And the phone call saying it's been stolen was at 1:30. Very interesting. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. Okay. Okay. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera? Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it will snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals. I think you should make a really scary face. Like this? We didn't see her scary face. It's very sad. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mystic Amy. Was this where it was last night? No, it was moved a bit. Oh, that's true. It was where that pink stuff was. Ah, exactly. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Okay. Statue moved to the right. Paint stain where it used to be. Great job, Pearly. I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, I wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color this outrageous. But this paint is already dried up. Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of this stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. It's probably the shape of the, like the bottom of the statue. Okay, there's the paint. Oh, we can't inspect the paint. Okay, fine. We can't inspect the paint. Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there? It looks like it's a door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Okay, well, I think we've probably inspected everything. We have the two things. We have the statue, the sword. We have two things: the sword and the fact that the thing moved, and the camera. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing. Beep. Hello, Phoenix, right here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe, what is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Looks, lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? Are you saying you captured Masky Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Masky Mask surrendered? That's great. Someone can come and pick up a sacred urn. Well, you see, I was going to tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime. The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask, that is. What? He wants to talk to Nick? I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here soon. The detention center, huh? Okay, well, let's go. Oh, we can still go to the detective agency. Oh, he's got a picture of himself on the wall. You gotta appreciate the vision. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. What a waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back of us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. We're gonna examine all this stuff though. Hey Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Whoa, it's a huge hearth. That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Right at me, exactly. That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Oh, would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute. There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't notice, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, it's not. Did she just get what water is made up of wrong? Good job, Maya. Good job. No. Not carbon. Oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. Okay. If by alternative theories you mean the ones you make up inside that head of yours, Emma would have you killed. Emma would actually have her burned at the stake. Emma would not stand for this. My goodness. You count yourself lucky that Emma's not here, okay? Right, we're off. We're off to the detention center. Congratulations on the 80 stream streak, Francis. Clearly she said that to try and get a reaction. Incredible. I love a good chemistry joke. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup, after all, we got masked in mask. Right, but so where's the sacred urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim, in this case. Huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. You know, he's right, Nick. He is. If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. I'm so used to thinking of the victim as a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Oh. I don't think they did it. Who are you? I'm Masky Mask, okay? Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Rhonda Light, the famous Masky Mask. Really, I believe you totally. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So you're the mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean. Huh? What's wrong? Well, what I say wrong, what I really need to say is that it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled mask. It's actually mask star mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby too. So why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Oh, maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr. Nick, I couldn't hear what he just said, especially the last part. That's because the text was running out of ink. Mr. Demask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Demask, about the urn. Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid you won't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please, please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Bro lost the urn. Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train, you get distracted, and you forget your bag, you know? What? You forgot our secret on the train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Masty Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that! I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment actually. Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick, to Masty Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. I'm not convinced, but oh well. Okay. You have got the masks and stuff. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Masty Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Huh, who are you people? Oh, there's a motorbike on the... Oh, that's cute. There's like a motorbike on the shelf there. Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Ah. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did she really call me Nicky boy? About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit. By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now. Sorry, shady training? They said Maya's doing shady training. Of course she's doing shady training, of course. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole their own, he kept saying, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure and he's, you know... Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me, I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie's incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping. I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Man, talk about a high maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did that incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Ah, last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes, anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. Okay. So, Ooh, that's so mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really, that's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit at Lord Taylor with these types of things. Maya looks so happy. She's lit up like a 1,000 watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on Ronnie and me to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Oh, yeah. Oops, looks like that light bulb is starting to flicker. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was the worst giveaway than what I did. Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. I mean, like, there's the emblem's right there. Like, I'm not. I don't get why it's top secret. The emblem is literally there. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. I mean, you got all the gear to steal something. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Mask to Mask. I better not tell Maya. She gets kinda scary when it comes to celebrities. Okay, well, emblem on the balloon is the same as the card, so Ron is Mask to Mask, supposedly. It's Mask to Mask! There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ahaha, I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. I don't get it. What's it supposed to be, Nick? This thing looks like vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, an upside down one anyway. It looks like what Oldberg was wearing. I think it's a helmet, an alien helmet. That's like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover! It's a missile! Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy? Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy? Did the police even investigate this place? It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix the mask. Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. He sure did. Hey, Nick, look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope. Add a letter. Wow, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. Okay, we didn't get anything from here. Oh, that's Mask the Mask's calling card. Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see. So I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Oh dear. He's not saying anything very useful. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble. If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. But the only thing I did wrong was lose it. That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same. He sure seems sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart? Okay, I don't have any options here. I don't think I have anything to say here. Actually, no, we didn't try the camera stuff. Okay, she doesn't care. Alright, fine. We'll go to the detectives again. No, okay. Very interesting. I once again lost in the source. I missed this part. Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. Okay, I missed that, but it wasn't actually important, was it? There was the thing where if he was sure the letter was important, but I'm not sure the letter was important yet. Right, well, we are a little bit lost. Only a little. I don't think I missed anything. It's probably going to be a presenting kind of thing. Oh, I forgot. I have to ask about people. I have to ask about people. I keep forgetting. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Ouch. Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Miss Delight see in her husband anyway? Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? Money. Yeah, exactly. She literally answered this earlier. I didn't know people still use that word. Age question mark. Miss Delight, you must know about your husband and Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep, what? Huh? Biggest fan? Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. There we go. Alright, notes updated. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute, did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask the Mask. Don't forget about the star. Very important. What? What are you talking about? So, when did Ron first become Mask the Mask? What are you talking about? He's not Mask the Mask. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask the Mask's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie's so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask the Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Well, I suppose so. Then why didn't you ask him if he has the urn or not? She has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask the Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. After I got pulled over for speeding. After I got put... Yeah, exactly. She was like, I hate criminal activity. But she got pulled over for speeding. Literally, like, the same day. What an icon. What an icon, dare I say. Alright. Oh, that's right. Here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of this Mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, well, he didn't do it. She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Yeah, take his case. Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really, you will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. I had to open up the guide to see what it says. Oh yeah, I have to know what happens. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls? I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wah! Oh dear. Pearly, wait. This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm gonna cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. It doesn't matter what choice you choose, as both will end up in you taking the case. Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls, you're back too, I see. I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls. It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you, ever. We just had that like a second ago. Love it. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls. Oh, excuse me, I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Hey, it's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karain Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone? Oh dear. Hey Maya, I've always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea. How about you and me? Huh? Oh, there's something you need to understand. What is it? It's kind of like a Karain Village custom, sort of. Pearls seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin. And, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearly's mother is, oh yeah, in prison. I remember now, Pearls' mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearly has right now. But it's the same for me too. Maya, my mother's gone too. There are hardly any men in Karain Village. Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Karain Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearls' father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Oh dear, that's really sad. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Faye, the current master of the Karain channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Don't forget DL6! DL6 is everywhere. Mystic Maya, the master of the Crane technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just by sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick. Yeah? I acted like a baby. Pearls, I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick. Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing. Well, I'm going out now for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Okay, good for you. Hey, wait up. Oh, she sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Wait, did I ask about everything? I think I did. Okay, we'll go. Still no one there. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's my fault! Your precious aunt! Your precious aunt! Please, calm down! What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry, I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay, don't... I know you don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I could make you another urn! Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down and talk to us. Forgive me, forgive me! Oh dear. So when did you get the calling card from Maskly Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Maskly Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before the calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse? Yes, Lord Lee Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal was, well, practically zero. Oh dear. The urn had practically zero value after appraising. That's not good. Zero! I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Terrain. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Maskly Mask in disguise? No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Okay. Miss Andrews. I know, it's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new one for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. I'm just presenting everything now. Okay, well that didn't help very much so far. Where's Atme gone? Thank goodness, finally Atme is here. I hope at least. Alright, here we are. Hello! Well, well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. What is? It's very... The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha! So my estimation was correct. It's very... How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? Well, you mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Masky Mask since his very first theft. Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist at Vilefield pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordy Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must be the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Masky Mask manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is the mask's modus operandi? Mr. Atme, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Masky Mask. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Masky Mask stole this time? I'm a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are all but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Masky Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep. You should have at least seen Masky Mask. Oh dear. Only one. What the? It's a Psyche Lock! Psyche Lock! Oh no, they've forgotten Psyche Locks too. Hey Nick, what is this Psyche Lock thing? Return of the King. Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Purdy was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Crane channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the Psyche Lock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool, I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Here we go. It's one lock, so it shouldn't be that bad, right? Detective Atme, you are standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Masky Mask commit the crime. Well now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. Liar. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. Oh, I've got the camera data. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely! I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in this flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. See you in a bit, worm. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Masky Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were... We'll just say asleep. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Oh wait, no. He must have been knocked out. He must have been knocked out by the sword, but that doesn't really prove much. Okay, so we have to sort that out, basically. We did say maybe Masky Mask knocked him out. We'll try that, but I don't want to like have too many goes and lose my health. We'll give that a go, because I reckon we could say that the sword was used to knock him out. Alright, here we go, here we go. You only lose half a point. Yeah, I can probably be more risky. That's a good point. Sword. There we go. Detective at me. You were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Ha ha ha. Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke at me, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Okay, we did it, I think. Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Abby Faye. Furthermore, at that time it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. Yeah, baby! Let's go! Unlock successful. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Okay. Clobber? What an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! Mr. Atmy should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could you have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atmy is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Well, there we go. We have something. We have something. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Masked Mask. Exactly, the thief. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Masked Mask. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold! This is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Bro, that is not the same guy as our guy. That's him! Masked Mask! Okay. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal Masked Mask. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. I wonder what his backstory is. What are you talking about? So, what did he mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. How would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go and take a look just in case. But now we can go look at the envelope because it will finally let us. Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring $50,000. Yeah, flashbacks to something 5 seconds ago are my favorite. Okay, the letter... Oh dear. You want a flashback to I love flashbacks to something 5 seconds ago? Yeah, that would be good. 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, alright. Right, written with a fountain pen. Why? Bro, that's so, like, specific. What, is this gonna be something important later on? They're just dropping that it was written with a fountain pen for no reason. Fascinating. Fascinating, what can I say? Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take a second, but I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute, I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah, you're... Nick, it's you! Admire too, what a fluke! Oh, Larry! Oh my god, it's the Butts. Long time no see. What? You know each other? Hot Nicky boy? Nick, do you and this girl have, you know, something going on? Something, if you mean what I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married too. Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the Butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the Butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are all childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Desi. So, how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform from my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies while you're having fun. Huh? What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you, women, I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know Benifer? Sorry. Benifer. Okay. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Catty Tom. My whole life changed. Benifer. Catty Tom. I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Catty Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe me? Can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women, they're so, oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it! Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Bro is literally Reddit incarnate, unfortunately so. Hey Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all! No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found it at your job, right? Okay, so... Ron's wallet found at KB Security. Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know. A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found us last night? Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning. Okay. On the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. They did say he was a security guard. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure, here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See, it's got a serial number right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. It would be nice if I could go there. He doesn't care. Okay. We do a little matching. Oh, wait, maybe I should present it to Larry and be like, hey, how do I go there? So you're sure about this key card? Yup, that's the key card we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Interesting. It leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. You didn't touch anything in the wallet, did you? Hey, man, be serious. You know what I was interested in? If Masky Mask doesn't look out, he's gonna be the victim of a robbery himself. Oh dear. I wanna go to the building. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you've got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Sorry, what? Huh? What? I can't believe you did this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. Phew! Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot? Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should really find out some more about this KB Security company. Wow, how drawn out. I could literally tell because he had the uniform. KB Security, the company, the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what nice mice do when the cat's away. Yeah. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lord Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. Okay. Hour distance between KB and the shop. If Rodney Light was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn! Hey Nick, your phone! Hello? Is this the Wright residence? Ah, Pals, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lord Taylor's and try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age, always says furry when he's excited. Luke at me, ace detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, I'm a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded like real cutie. Another one of your special friends? Bro, that is Pearl. Can we like take a moment? Pearl is like, okay. Nine. Pearl is 9. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Say goodbye to Misty Light for me, would you, Larry? Let's say RIP to Larry's character. Character assassination, dude. He's not, I know, he was not this annoying in the first game. Oh, Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya! Pearly! I never thought I'd see the two of you again. So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah, there's like a massive bag in the middle. Look. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before. It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here. Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open this private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Ah, he's here. What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant at the court, ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behaviour. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Sorry, shall we say the figurative. Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting. What did I read? What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atby, will take the stand. And then, sorry, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Conspirators? You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Bestie, I literally don't know these people. Like, there's Maya. I know Maya. And there's Pearl, and I know Pearl. And there's Gumshoe. And then there was Larry, but like, that's it. I'm lost in the source. Godot. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. to try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Mr. Debask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that the spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot? But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that the spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently travelling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call it the look at me of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. Sir Lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. You can say that again. You can say that again. To be continued. Oh, that was a fun investigation. Right, let me save. Alright. Part 2 trial. We're not like numbering this stuff anymore. We're just going for it. Except Larry. Larry was not good. I didn't think that was good. Right, I'm going to just take a quick break. I'm going to go fill up my water bottle because I've been just absolutely downing so much water. So I'll see you in a few minutes and then we'll start the trial. Right, see you soon. Larry should be banished to Big Top. Absolutely. Alright, welcome back guys. Hydrate, don't dihydrate. I 100% agree, Worm. That is exactly what we're doing, hydrating, so that we do not dihydrate. I have filled my water bottle up, so I'm ready for whatever this trial throws at me. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Right, without further ado, let's just jump in. Okie dokie, let's do this. Okay, it's actually getting a bit hot, so I'm gonna get my fan. That's what happens when you stream in a room with like the door closed. It just gets a bit hot in here sometimes. Okay. Boom. Much better. Okay, right, let's go, let's go. I've got the fan on. Hey, Nick! What is it? Is something wrong? Nah, but did you see all the people here? It's crazy. Oh, so check out the mask glossy I bought. Yo, he got the merch out. Let's go. You bought this where? From the little tent in front of the courthouse. They have all sorts of things for sale. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Oh dear. Come on, I'm guilty. Throw the book at me. Who's screaming like that? Oh, Mr. Wright, you made it. Yeah, I did, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any less ugly for you. Because I did it. I'm the criminal. Me. Ugh, he's at it again. I sent this calling card to Lord Lee Taylor, I admit it. But you don't have the sacred urn, right? Well, that's true, but that doesn't mean I didn't commit the crime. Normally when I say, of course you didn't, I'm being sarcastic, but yikes. Anyway, I admit that I'm guilty. So make sure they give me a guilty verdict, please. Oh, there you are, Ronnie. Bonjour, sweetie. Oh, Desi, honey. Bonjour. Well, actually, I don't really know why I should be speaking French to you at a time like this. Leave it all to me, Ronnie. I swear I'll protect you. You see, actually, the thief is, me. Can I tell you something, Mickey boy? I guarantee that my Ronnie is innocent. If he's declared guilty, I'll be ever so cross with you. So why are you smiling when you say it? Well, if you'll excuse me, I've got some errands I need to take care of. I'm counting on you, Nicky boy. Good luck. Alright, off we go then. To be honest, I really don't know whether Ron is masked or not. But there's only one thing I am sure of. He doesn't have the sacred urn right now. Mr. Delight, it's time for you to enter the courtroom. For the time being, I guess I'll have to trust Desiree. Alright, let's go. I don't think he's masked. Like, he's been, like, studying up. That's because he believes he is. Okay, right, new prosecutor. I'm gonna have to come up with a new voice. This is always the biggest struggle. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Whoa, this is the new guy. I'm telling you, what are they, like, doing to get the prosecutors to be so fashionable? They always nail it. Like the double earring, the cool visor thing, the waistcoat, like, I'm digging it. Let's go. What about the prosecution? Are you prepared to... What a stupid question. Okay, we're gonna do like a deep, edgy voice, I think. What did you say? Fine, let me ask you then, Your Honor. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to pass judgment? What? No, I'm not! I will pass judgment after I hear arguments from both sides! That's what he has in the anime. Fantastic. Well, if you're not ready yourself, you shouldn't expect others to be. That's a rule to live by. Who are you? I'm Godot. Legendary prosecutor. I've never lost a case. Dude, you're gonna lose this one. Ah, he's the one the Detective Atme was talking about. Yes, your reputation precedes you. What kind of cases have you dealt with so far? Huh, none. What did you say? I never prosecuted a case before. Sorry, he's never prosecuted a case before. Okay. Never? But you said you've never lost before. Exactly. I've never lost. I've never won before either. Quite arrogant for a beginner, aren't you? Even the mightiest of redwoods begin their lives as mere saplings. Yes, but a mask in a court of law? Huh. Don't you know anything? No matter the man, we all wear masks. Either on our faces or over our hearts. Oh! Spin facts! This guy's the real deal, alright, Nick? Why does it seem like all prosecutors are the real deal? So we finally meet Mr. Phoenix Tright. Nick, is he a friend of yours? No, I don't have any friends that call me Tright. Just who is this masked man? I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. Well then, Prosecutor Gabo. It's not Gabo, it's Godot, Your Honor. In any case, please give your opening statement. opening statement. Those things are not fit for even dogs to consume. I have only one thing to say before we start. To you, Mr. Wright. What is it? Are you familiar with the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link? I wonder how much you can withstand before you and your case break in two. Yeah, we're cooked. Well, let's hear from the first witness. Whoa, it's Gumshoe! My name is... No one has asked for your name, witness. Ugh. The important thing is what you know. That's all. Start talking. We're listening. Yes, sir. All right, witness. First, let's hear about what you know about the thief that stole the urn. Yes, sir. Okay. Master Mask's crimes. Master Mask is a bastard thief that first started his crime spree 6 months ago. He's so confident that he sends his calling card before he even commits the crime. This was his 5th heist, and as usual, he sent a card on to Lordly Taylor. His pattern is to always go after only the most precious art pieces. That's why we're sure it was Maskly Mask, sir. It fits his MO to a T. Except that the vase has no value, so like, no. So then the actual identity of this Maskly Mask is... Mr. Godot, what are you... Sorry, is he just having a drink? That's so great. We're in the middle of a trial here, Mr. Godot. Blacker than a moonless night, hotter and more bitter than hell itself. That is coffee. Whoa! Let's have coffee in our trial, yes. I'm sure you can grant me at least this much, Your Honor. Oh, please, proceed. Very well, it's only coffee after all. What? You can't be letting him slide this early in the trial? Proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? As long as they haven't brought up Mr. Delight's identity, all we can do is show that it wasn't Maskly Mask who stole the urn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no monetary value. I mean, I know that's what it's going to be, but we'll like do the press thing for fun. Have you been involved in the investigation from the beginning? Yup, nobody knows more about the thief than me, pal. It's true. I'm a Zvari, author on thieves. An author? He's written books about thieves? Oh, I think you probably meant to say authority. The fact that this guy can slip through even my fingers show how good he is, pal. It's easy when those fingers happen to be butterfingers. So nobody knows more about the thief than you, huh? You got it, pal. Except for maybe the thief's mom, that is. But isn't there someone who knows even more about him than the police? Godot was originally going to smoke and drink bourbon whiskey, but this was changed to be coffee to be less of a negative influence on children? No way. That is so funny. You don't mean Detective Zvari, do you? Who is this person, Zvari? He sounds German. His name is Luke Atme, sir. I guess I shouldn't have made up such a silly name for him. What the heck? I guess he's not all that famous after all. Anyway, it's true that he had managed to retrieve the last item the thief stole. Oh, I see. It seems you're not the expert you claim to be. Ugh, it looks like the thief is toying with me even now. Oh. Have you seen all of these so-called calling cards? Of course I have, except the person in charge of the treasure exhibit never brought their card to the police. So I didn't see this one until after the crime occurred. That's because Detective Atme stopped Miss Andrews from taking it to the police. That's going to be important, I bet. Was the calling card that Lordly Taylor received authentic? Well, all the cards have one common identifying feature, but we're not releasing that information to the general public. But you're absolutely certain that this card is real. Gumshoe can't say it out loud, but I bet he's talking about Maskly Mask's emblem. His 5th heist, and your 5th screw-up, huh? Objection, pal! That ain't fair. Maybe you could say I screwed up 4 times, but this last time wasn't my fault. I didn't know about the calling card this time. You of all people shouldn't be chuckling about this Detective Gumshoe. I just want everyone here in the courtroom to know something. If you ever get a calling card from this guy, don't call some stupid private eye. Call the local police right away. Got me? Wow, it looks like he's really got an infinite detective at me. Art pieces? Like what, for example? Well, his first target was the famous Tear of Ebadon. What's that? Some kind of specially salty teardrop? No, sir. It's a blue diamond. A single rare diamond. Next was the crown of Bongora. You know, the thing you put on your head. After that was the left hand of Hades and then the portrait of Vegeta, sir. Detective Atby retrieved the portrait of Vegeta and returned it to the museum. And the target of his fifth and last robbery was the sacred urn, right? But isn't it difficult for him to dispose of such famous art pieces? Well, we assume he must have some underworld connections. Somehow, Mr. Delight doesn't look the type. Yeah, he's a little too sunny to be hanging out in the underworld. What do you mean when you say it fits his MO to a T? I was thinking of asking the same thing myself. Ugh. I wish you would listen a little more closely, pal. First of all, there's the calling card, we're 100% certain it's authentic. Then there's the fact that he seemed to know all about the security system. And finally, his target was an art piece. These are all part of the thief's modus operandi. And so, since this robbery seems to fit all these conditions, that's right, it means that Maskedy Mask is behind it. Nick, it definitely looks like it was Maskedy Mask who stole the urn. But there's no real evidence either way as to whether Ron Delight is Maskedy Mask. But... Also, the urn hasn't turned up yet, less than in connection to Mr. Delight himself. So even though we know it was Maskedy Mask that did it, maybe for the time being, I should try to show it wasn't Maskedy Mask that did it. So, most precious art pieces, but this has no value. So we're gonna go with that. Boom. Can I ask you a little something, Detective Gumshoe? Just hearing the little in that question is making me nervous. You said that he always goes after the most precious art pieces, right? That's right, pal. But there's one problem. That's not what he did in this case. The supposedly priceless urn doesn't exactly rise to the level of precious art. What do you mean? Nick, how can you say such a terrible thing? No, I meant from a financial point of view. I mean, it wouldn't fetch a good price. Well, Prosecutor Godot, what is the value of that urn? The appraisers I spoke to said they couldn't attach a price to it. And I mean that in the worst sense. So in other words, it was not the kind of item that Maskedy Mask would normally go after. Right, so urn had no value. Not what the mask would go after. Ugh! Okay, we got him. If I understand you correctly, Mr. Wright, you're saying that the theft of the sacred urn was not the work of Maskedy Mask. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Actually, all I did was point out the contradiction. The argument made itself, but... Well, first of all, we need to get this issue cleared up. Was this last robbery the work of Maskedy Mask or not? What do you have to say about this, Mr. Godot? Alright, he's enjoying his drink. This coffee here, it's my own special blend. I call it Godot number 107. I'm trying to decide whether to cut down on the acidity or the bitterness. That's the only thing I've got in my mind right now. Mr. Trite! What? If you're really a man, you should clean up your own mess. Sorry, but I don't get what you mean. If you're saying it wasn't Maskedy Mask that stole the urn, then it must be someone imitating Maskedy Mask's methods. A fake. A fake demask! Fake demask? That sounds so ridiculous, but I like it. Now, before I decide on my coffee, I believe some proof is in order, Mr. Trade. Proof that the person who appeared at Lord Taylor that night was actually a fake. If I don't approve of Mr. Godot's behaviour, his point is valid. Mr. Wright, we're waiting. Right, I need to save my game. Let me save my game. It looks like I'm going to have to prove it. I need proof that the person at Lord Taylor that night was in fact fake demask. Where's the picture? Okay. That's the guy. Alright. But where's the picture of demask? That's not the picture of demask. I opened the wrong picture. Oh, he's missing something. Hang on. Yeah, he's missing his goofy little like charm thing on his uniform. Like, his costume's wrong. I don't know if that's gonna be it, but his costume is wrong. What else is different? Is that it? Like, his hat is, I think, the same. Oh, it's only... Yeah, so I think it's just that, like, pendant bit is missing. The proof is right here. This looks like a photo taken by a security camera. But if you look closely, you'll notice something peculiar about it. Ha. Well then, why don't you go ahead and show us what it is? Go on, use this pointer and show us just what about this picture is so peculiar. Well, there's that, and there's also like the splodge of paint. I'm gonna point here though. It's right here, of course. You mean Masty Mask? I have here a piece of reference I would like the court to take a look at. Isn't that the publicity photo I bought this morning? The problem I have with the security camera photo is the brooch on Demask's chest. There we go. I got it. No brooch on chest in security camera photo. A breach! Here, bailiff, get my steed. We need to retreat at once. A brooch, Your Honor. It's a sort of clasp for holding one's cape on. A clasp, huh? Ah, I see now. But the Masty Mask in the security camera photo. Ah, he has no brooch! That brooch is the same as the emblem on Demask's calling card and serves as his symbol. But the thief that broke into Lordy Taylor wasn't wearing a brooch. In other words, this Masty Mask is a fake! I've been fooled again! Order! It's true, undeniably true. Detective Gumshoe, how could you have overlooked this? I'm sorry, sir. I don't know how I... Hey now, if you're gonna have a pity party, invite me too. Mr. Godot, you deserve some blame in this too. How could you have overlooked such a large brooch? Huh, the brooch you're talking about. Do you mean this? Ah! That's Masty Mask's brooch. Where did you find it? Well, I've always had a good nose for evidence. I got it at the crime scene. It was hidden in the shadow of a big female Buddha statue. Buddha statue? He must mean the Ami Faye statue. Why didn't you tell me about that, sir? I always put evidence away in my pocket. After all, it's the safest place for crucial evidence. This guy is one cool customer. It's a little early to be shaken up, isn't it, little lady? That friend of yours left pretty little hickeys on there too. Hickeys? Figuratively speaking, of course. I'm referring to Rondi Light's fingerprints. Oh no, the brooch has Ron's fingerprints. Oh dear. What? What? The defendant's fingerprints are on the brooch? Oh dear. This is not looking good. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Godot, let's see that brooch. I've grown attached to my metallic girlfriend here. Take good care of her. It has appeared to have been torn off some clothing. There's a little bit of cloth left on the back. Obviously there must have been a big struggle that night at the crime scene. Uh-oh. Phoenix, we have a problem. Demask's brooch added to the court record. Ha! You must have good dough. And you get burned. Oh, he's been playing me like a violin. Well, Judge, I'm about ready to call my next witness. Huh? You're done with me? But I haven't proved anything yet. You've proven your own incompetence. That's good enough. That doesn't sound good at all. Oh. Bailiff, bring the next witness into the courtroom. Finally, time for the ace detective to make his appearance, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think this guy did it. I'm just saying. 1 second, there's one drip at the coffee pot. Let's hurry it up. Oh dear. This guy's fun. Shh, silence! Now I see, it's all becoming clear. What's clear? Sorry! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. What we have here is a judge and a prosecutor, a coffee maniac at that. Am I correct? Well, yes, that's right. Ha! Not bad. Not bad at all. You're the first person that's ever been able to penetrate my secret veil. Well, Sir Prosecutor, let me introduce myself. My name is Luke Atby, ace detective and rising star illuminating the heavens. Boy, these two make a perfect pair. They'd even be best friends or they'd tear each other's heads off. I've heard that on the night of the crime you were all alone on security detail. You have heard correctly. My specially made monocle is worth more than 100 Detective Gumshoes. If Detective Gumshoe was worth anything, that is. No. You stay away from Gumshoe. I'll take you slandering Phoenix, but I won't take you slandering Gumshoe. That's my guy. Why was this guy all by himself anyway? There must be some reason. I'm sure of it. Well then, tell us what this special monocle of yours witnessed. Here we go. It was approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, just after the date changed. That's when my nemesis, the infamous mask dancingly descended upon me. You watched a video recently called Why Gumshoe is the GOAT. That sounds like a great video. Just as I began to turn, the coward struck a fierce blow upon my noble head. Darkness swallowed me before I could land a single strike. When I woke, he was gone. 30 minutes later, I used an emergency phone to notify the police. So you didn't get a clear look at the criminal? My specially made monocle never misses a thing. However, that is limited to things that fall within my own visual range. But of course, that's only natural. I failed to see why the witness seemed so proud of his performance that evening. Well, sir old timer, let me explain. We are not speaking of any ordinary thief, but of the king of thieves, the great Maskedy Mask, my arch-enemy. That is what my instincts and my years of experience tell me. Very well. I proceed with the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Oh dear. So that would be 1 o'clock on the morning of the 12th, correct? That's an impressive deduction, sir lawyer. You were on security duty that night. Where exactly were you at the time? A penetrating question. I was in the basement warehouse near the computer. Near the computer, huh? So then you weren't trying to remain hidden, I take it. Up to this point, I have tried to remain concealed while waiting for the thief. Yeah, he said the same thing yesterday too. Gumshoe also said that they've never spotted the thief at the crime scenes before. Precisely. That is precisely why I chose not to hide last night. I knew that by not concealing myself, I would be putting pressure on the thief. Looks like the thief was the one applying pressure on your pigeony head, that is. In any case, dancingly descended? From where exactly? Well, from the entrance, I suppose. Where else? So in actuality, he neither danced nor descended. Someone please save me. So how is it that you didn't notice the thief? My eyes were looking for the thief's shadow, while my ears listened for his footfalls. But even so, the dastardly criminal managed to sneak up on me. It can only be due to his subtly camouflaged cape and soft-soled shoes. I hereby W A stunts. You didn't see the criminal's face when that happened? Well, that's the difficult part. How should I put it? I saw his mask. That's all I can recall. That's not very solid as far as testimony goes. However, fortunately I had my third monocle, the security camera, at the ready. It captured his image perfectly. This should be sufficient, I believe. Well, as long as this photo is authentic, I don't see a problem here. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have a problem with the photo? Good. Let us continue with the testimony. Attacked and knocked unconscious, and you weren't able to do a thing? That's certainly some very impressive detective work. Well, sir lawyer, have you ever been suddenly struck on the head? Huh? Well, actually, yes. By a fire extinguisher. And what happened? I was knocked out. And you lost your memory too! That was the tutorial case in Ace Attorney 2. You see, you have no right to look down on me then, do you? The only reason I didn't lose my memory was because I had more brains to begin with. He may have brains, but the wiring to the self-reflection part seems to be severed. In any case, that was how I was knocked out senseless, and then... Bro, why 30 minutes later? About this 30 minutes. My silver cord was loosened and my soul fled to the golden halls of Elysium. As usual, I have no idea what this guy is saying. I think he's saying that he was out cold. So what happened during those 30 minutes? No one can say, Your Honor. That span of time has truly vanished into the ether. Just what is he going on about? There's something suspicious about Detective Atme. How can he not have noticed when the thief came in? Also, he says he was knocked unconscious before he could fight back. But that can't be right. It contradicts the evidence. Huh? Which piece? The real question is, why would he tell such an obvious lie? Well, the whole thing is that there was a fight, right? I think I'm gonna go with the brooch because there was supposedly a fight, right? Mr. Atme, could you take a look at this with that special monocle of yours? Aha! This belongs to the criminal mastermind, my arch nemesis, Maskedy Mask. It is in point of fact Master Mask's brooch. It was found on the floor of the basement warehouse. I wonder how that happened. Ha! Elementary, my dear lawyer. Obviously it wasn't glued on well enough. Not quite. It clearly shows signs of having been ripped off a piece of clothing. Ripped off? Aha! We can only deduce that the thief struggled with someone that night. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's only one person that was in a position to have a struggle with the thief. The only person that was on security duty that night. You, Detective Atme. Ugh. Detective Atme, you must have fought with the thief that night. So, why did you lie in your testimony to the court? Witness, giving false testimony is a serious crime. No, wait just a moment, sir, old timer. Don't talk to me like I'm living in a nursing home. I just remembered, Your Honor. I was just confused because I've been dealing with so many cases lately. The true measure of a man is in the amount of work he does. That's what I always say. Nick, you can only handle one case at a time, isn't that right? You talk too much. Witness, so you now say that you and the thief fought. Hold on, that's quite enough, Your Honor. Excuse me. Save the big questions for the testimony. That's one of my rules. Indeed, I understand. I, Luke Atme, agree completely. Right, witness testimony again, let's go. Indeed, it's true that I looked away from the door for a brief moment. However, Luke Atme cannot be so easily discombobulated. Unfortunately, the thief grabbed a weapon from the side and rendered me senseless. A true gentleman fights only with his own fists, but they were not enough. His first blow struck true, bam! And that's all she wrote. So in the end, you did catch a glimpse of Maskedy Mask? Correct. It was during his third crime that he struck me from behind. It seems that my memory has become a tad jumbled, so to speak. Well, that's certainly misunderstandable. I myself always get confused about which testimony goes with which case. That can't be good. No, it really can't. Alright, here we go. So why did he look away from the door anyway? In addition to the camera, I had prepared a variety of other sensors as well. The alarm on one of those had gone off, so I had to check the data. Okay. Alarm on a sensor went off. Okay, it's in the notes, That's why I went to the computer. Elegantly, of course. So you were momentarily vulnerable when you were working on the computer. What should I do? Should I ask some more questions? What kind of sensors are you talking about? There are other places in the basement that someone could enter and exit from. There are air conditioner ducts, sewer pipes, and a cat door as well. Love that there's a cat door. I hooked up heat detective, infrared, and ultraviolet sensors to each one. Return of shoe. Exactly what I was thinking. That's a lot of hardware. Was it all yours? Lordly Taylor's department store was kind enough to provide the monitoring hardware. Naturally, the security camera that took the photo belongs to them as well. In other words, he couldn't have rigged the equipment, huh? Has that cleared up any doubts you had about me, said lawyer? I want to ask him about the computer now. Alright, let's go. So did that computer belong to Lordly Taylor as well? Correct. Well, except for the program that manages the data. That was specially designed by me. Look at me. Okay, that's important. So computer belongs to shop. But the software belongs to Atme. Because he could have fiddled with it. In that case, he could have easily manipulated the data. Hee. What's wrong, sir lawyer? What does that mean? Discombobulated. Young people these days, they really irritate me. They allow perfectly good old words to die until everyone forgets what they mean. Sorry, but what exactly does it mean anyway? Now I've forgotten. What was I saying? Oh, geez, it's better than old people would forget what they were saying 5 seconds ago. Well, it looks like we've cleared that up. You can go on with your testimony. What do you mean by weapon from the side? Naturally, that thief had no idea that I, Luke Atme, was hiding in the area. He grabbed the sword from the statue that was standing by the door to the warehouse. Sword? You mean the sword that was all twisted like a tree branch? Correct. Fortunately for me, the blade was not sharp. Okay, so he is talking about the Shushishito. So the thief armed himself with a sword. What about you, yourself, witness? Oh, did I read all this? I can't remember. I think I did. You had that much faith in your own fighting abilities? But of course, in college I was second in charge of the boxing club. I'm sorry if I failed to find that appropriately impressive. However, my opponent in the ring this time was my arch nemesis, Mask de Mask. This guy is a real piece of work. Can you tell us a little more about what happened? My opponent was both powerful and vicious. You might say he was powericious. Powericious. I assumed the Atme fighting stance, but a sudden flash of light blinded me. That, of course, was checkmate. My opponent had bested me. What do I do now? Should I ask more about this? You're blinded? So what was this flash of light that blinded you? I was bathed in a golden light that seemed to come from the statue of the woman. A crash of drums, a flash of light. The statue of Amy Faye, I'm guessing. Well, that wasn't very much help at all. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah? What is it? This Luke Atme guy, he's definitely hiding something. But why? Oh my god, this statue flew out of sight. Exactly. I think I'm starting to figure out what really happened that night. And about the true nature of this detective. He's a fraud. Okay. Interesting. From the side. Was it the side? I can't remember. That's him at the entrance. That must be after the fight, right? But the statue must have been, like, moved at this point. Stuff is not lining up. So in this picture, he doesn't have the brooch. So he lost the brooch at this point, as in during the fight. But the statue has been moved. I just think because he keeps mentioning the statue. You have a theory, but it might be a bit insane. Go on, hit me with it, hit me with it. I'm very curious now. There's definitely something going on with this guy. I mean, I'm convinced he did it because he's got a suspicious grin. But I could just be wrong. We've had like suspicious clients before that didn't do it. So I could just be making assumptions. But I also can't really prove that anything right now. Godot is the mask, but wearing a different mask because he lost his. That's great. That's great. I like that theory. We should go with that one. He is grinning, therefore he did it. Yeah, he's got a suspicious smirk. Age question mark. Oh my goodness. You know who else is age question mark? Okay, guys. I'm just saying. Also because he's never had a case before now. He is very mysterious, isn't he? These are good points. But Edgeworth hates criminals. Why would Edgeworth have supposedly hyped him up, right? Oh, we'll ask about his fighting stance. He's definitely hiding something. We didn't ask one thing because I didn't like think it was important. You don't think you have any good reason? No, it was very funny. I agree. I think it's this one. No, this is what they're yapping about the word. This is the stuff about the sensor. We asked about both these things. We asked about the sensor and the computer. Yeah, we didn't ask about the fighting styles. We asked about blinded. What is this at me fighting style? I'm sorry, but that's a trade secret. I really can't say any more. But I suppose I can tell you if I absolutely must. The main thing is to put your back to the wall. That way no one can get behind you. That's it. That's the at me fighting style. Well, Mr. Wright, what about that testimony? Oh, now I have an option to say back to the wall is probably important, yeah. Of course it's important. We've learned the detective's secret technique after all. Yes, indeed. I'll remember to use it if I ever take a walk alone late at night. What the heck is he eyeballing me like that? It's creeping me out. Now then, witness. We'll go ahead and add that secret information to your official testimony. There we go. We've got the new statement now. Where is this third eye we're talking about? Oh, it's right between my right and left eyebrows. It's quite invisible to the unenlightened. You may call it the forehead if you like. Why didn't you just say that in the first place? Sir Lawyer, it looks like the creases in your own forehead are getting deeper. So Mr. Ratby got hit on the forehead then? That's what he says. I've got a funny feeling about that. Actually, so do I. Well, what do you think, Nick? Well, there's one thing that I'm absolutely sure of now. Yeah, what is it? This Luke Abbey guy, he's definitely hiding something. Okay. Why is it funny that he got hit in the forehead? Wouldn't he have like a bruise? This thing... Back of the head! Back of the head! Oh, it says back of the head! He's lying. Bim bam! Detective Atby, your testimony is crumbling like a house of cards. Well, hey, we got it. What fun this is, Sir Lawyer. It is truly a pleasure to cross swords with you. And now, once again, you have thrown down the gauntlet at my armored feet. I believe this is what you said yesterday. No, the coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. From behind, huh? But just now you testified that he struck you on the forehead. I hardly think you could forget where you were hit on the head. Oh, it seems I have made another mistake. Detective Atby, that's not the only strange part of your testimony. What do you mean by that? For example, the very fact that you hid the calling card from the police itself is strange. It's almost as if you were afraid they were going to help with security. Oh, geniuses such as myself have always been misunderstood. How sad. That's wrong.
Objection!
Objection. Oh, objection. To err is to human, to forgive divine. Humans aren't machines. They have souls, feelings. They live, they die, they love, they hate. And yes, they even make mistakes.
Objection!
Objection! Hey, hold on. It's not as pretty as that. Really? What is it like then? Always chase a riddle down to the end. That's one of my rules. This is it. This might just be my chance to turn things around. Okay. Mr. Wright, what exactly is it that you're asserting? Very well, Your Honor. The defense asserts that. That's one of my rules. I do like Godot so far. He's fun. I think he's Master Mask. The answer is simple. It's all clear to me now. Detective Luke Atby's true identity is actually Masky Mask. Yeah! Order in the court. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? There are too many unnatural parts to Mr. Atby's story. He says he was hiding at the crime scene, which is why no one ever saw him there. And then, in his last case, he manages to outperform Detective Gumshoe and the entire police force to miraculously retrieve the stolen treasure. That's because I analysed the crime scene data and made an exquisitely elegant deduction. I picked up clues that the police overlooked in order to arrive at a... Oh, please. The explanation is far simpler than that, Detective Atby. The truth is that you are, in fact, Master Mask. Grr. But Mr. Wright, this photo, it clearly shows Master Mask. The security camera belongs to Lordly Taylor department store. He shouldn't have been able to manipulate it. He didn't need to manipulate it. He gained access to the warehouse under the pretense of providing security. Then he simply dressed up as the thief and stole the urn. So, the ace detective is actually an ace thief! This is true, witness. Aha! Oh dear. The mask's MO is pure genius, and oh my, look at me, ace detective! You're very clever to have come to such a conclusion. I'm impressed, Sir Lawyer! What? Witness, you're admitting it. Nick, now's a chance! Yes, time to put the last nail in this guy's coffin. Detective Atby, when you assume the thief's identity... What? Oh my goodness, I got coffee thrown at me. Godot blend, number 102. My personal favourite. I'm sorry, the sprite of Phoenix, he's like, oh, his little eyes. I love it. Oh, Mr. Godot, the ace detective is actually an ace thief. I smell a best-selling novel. There's only one problem. It simply isn't true. But Mr. Godot, Mr. Wright's made some very strong points, and I will admit my opponent is woven a competitive narrative out of whole cloth. but it is, in fact, nothing more than a patchwork quilt. Mr. Wright. If this detective really is the thief, then show us the proof of your claim. But it had better be as hot and as perfect as the coffee dripping down your face. Well, Mr. Wright, don't just stand there. Okay, I'm saving again. I'm saving again. This court would like to see this decisive proof you have. Quickly. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. What's the big rush? Are you alright, Nick? Abby looks perfectly rattled right now. I'd like to finish this right now if I can. But can I really do it? The decisive evidence that proves Mr. Luke Abbey is in fact Master Mask. To the security at Lord Taylor, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Careen exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask de Mask. Okay, that's that. If you don't want to try an entity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. Received the other day. So casual. I literally don't think I have evidence for this. I just know he is because he's suspicious. Is that his ring? Is what his ring? Oh, the red diamond. Oh, the red diamond! It looks too round to be a diamond. Oh yeah, that's a really good point. The red diamond you received the other day. Yeah, he has got a red diamond ring. That's probably not, it is certainly red and it is very twinkly. I just feel like we haven't like built up to that at all. I reckon we can't like do it yet. You know what I mean? Doesn't it seem a bit early to be able to do it? I mean, there's a lot of steps to get from blackmail letter to... Yeah, it seems a bit far, but that's a good point. They do keep pointing out his sparkly ring. I reckon I don't have it. I'm gonna save, but I don't have anything, I don't think. Proof? Of course I've got nothing. Huh, just what I thought. A man has to hold his head up high, no matter how bad things get after all. Ugh, I see. I thought perhaps you had some evidence to back up your assertion. This is no good. I've got to stay on the attack. I'll never get another chance to prove that this guy is the thief. Don't give up, Nick. Think harder and try again. It's no good. I'm just not ready yet. But are you going to just give up and let us lose this? So, you've come to your senses, have you, Sir Lawyer? I can't think of a counter-attack at all. It seems the cloud of suspicion surrounding this witness has lifted. Mr. Godot, if you have anything further to add, then... Hold it. Who's holding it? What? Who? Who are you? That doesn't really matter right now, does it? Mr. Light, what are you doing here? Nicky boy, the thing you've been looking for. I think I found it. You mean that bag? No, not the bag. What's in the bag? Well, that's the sacred urn. Nick, it's the urn. It says Amy this time. It said I am in the picture. Order, you, madame. That urn, where did you find it? You'll never believe it. It was in the office of Mr. Fancy Pants Ace Detective, Luke Atme. Oh, Desi, you're the best. Sacred urn updated. There we go. Well, how do you explain that one, Mr. Atme? Even you are going to have a hard time weaseling out of this one. Huh. Pathetic. Mr. Godot, do you have something you wish to say? Yes, Your Honor. It simply amazes me how quickly times change. In the old days, a man was to be taken at his word. It's truly sad. You're still denying that Mr. Atme was involved? Before casting aspersions at Detective Atme, consider the young lady here. Your name is Desiree. Desiree Delight, is that correct? Yes, what about it? Huh, how charming. The lengths that a woman is willing to go to save her husband is truly inspiring. What are you insinuating? As the wife of the criminal, you could have discovered that stolen urn anywhere, including the office of the good detective here. So you found the urn. What does that prove? It certainly doesn't prove where the urn was before you found it. What? I just brought it here from the detective's office. Please, madame. This town is already filled to the brim with lies. Any more could only compound the tragedy we've been witness to. You're wrong. I would never do such a thing. Mr. Light, please, Nicky boy, you've got to help me talk some sense into these people. There must be some way. I've got to prove that urn was actually in the Abbey Detective Agency. We're going to do fingerprints, I reckon. I can prove where the urn was by the fingerprints on it. Fingerprints, huh? Oh, come now. Now you're really making me laugh, Sir Lawyer. Fingerprints indeed. May I go on? Good. Now it would be perfectly understandable if my fingerprints were on the urn. After all, it was I who was guarding the urn in the first place. In any case, I'm always in the habit of wearing gloves, as you can see. So unfortunately, my fingerprints wouldn't be evidence of anything. What about it, Mr. Wright? The witness's fingerprints would mean nothing anyway. Nick, what are you going to do now? I've come too far to turn back now. Abby must have brought the urn back to his office yesterday. And there, I'm sure someone must have left their fingerprints on it. The defense proposes that the fingerprints of this person should be on the urn. Okay, whose fingerprints would be on the urn? Ours! Our fingerprints should be on it. So what is all this fuss about fingerprints anyway? Mr. Atme, do you recall the events of yesterday? Our fingerprints. Hey Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open this private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. There we go. It's true that I didn't get a chance to look in the bag at that time, but I did touch what was inside. What? You touched it? And I remember it very well. It was smooth and hard. Well, that was just... Your Honor, I'd like the court to examine the fingerprints on that urn. If my fingerprints are on there, then it proves that the urn was in Detective Atme's office. Well, even if your fingerprints are on the urn, it still doesn't prove when they were put there, does it? Of course it does. What did you say? It's not what I say, but what Adrian Andrews, the person in charge of the exhibition, says, because she polished it. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. If she polished it that much, she must have removed any and all fingerprints on it. And the only chance I had to get my fingerprints on it after that was yesterday at the Abbey Detective Agency. Huh. This blend, Godot Blend number 107. I've decided it's a little too bitter after all. Must be killing it today. Oh, thank you. Order, order, order. I accept the defense's request. Bailiff, take this on and... Wait, there's wait a moment, Your Honor. There's no need for that. No need, you say? Precisely. I already know Mr. Wright's fingerprints are on the urn. What are you saying? Yes, I've finally broken them down. I don't think so. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. This guy's nutting in the fruitcake. You see, it was me all along. I am the one and only Basque de Basque. Haha, I hope you all enjoyed my little performance. Oh, he has actually gone for it. Okay, he's having a big laugh. We got it. We get the idea. Well, Mr. Godot, what's Mr. Atme's condition? He's still in the lobby, laughing insanely, Your Honor. I wish I could enjoy the joke as much as he seems to be. Well, it looks like the matter has been settled. I came perilously close to besmirching the records of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief. Nick, you were right after all! Yeah, I guess Mr. Delight really wasn't the thief. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight. Yeah, I mean, it's not over. It'll be too short. Hold it! You're wrong! Wrong, I tell you! I mean, not exactly wrong so much, but actually not right is what I was really trying to say. Oh no, he's not. This can't be happening! The thief, the sneaky, odious thief has been stealing all the treasures. It's me! I'm him! I'm the one you want. I'm the thief, I tell you. So do it! Pronounce me guilty, please! I don't know what kind of kangaroo court your fitness is, but... Objection! Objection! The true identity of the thief has already been proven. Please hurry and pass judgment. I spelled objection wrong because I'm fuming. What are you talking about? I already confessed. I'm the thief, I tell you. Mr. Godot, just stand there drinking coffee. Huh. Hey there, Mr. Thief. Yes, sir? If you're really a man, then clean up your own mess. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I just don't have any idea what you mean. If you are masked, then prove it. That's what it means. Yes, sir. I'll be happy to. He says he'll be happy to, Nick. It's kind of cute. He's 100% committed to his fantasy. Good boy. Just remember one thing. A boy only gets one chance in his life to become a man. I know that. I won't fail, I swear. Okay then. Talk. We're all listening. Oh well. Let's all have a listen to this confession. I have to cross-examine him? You gotta be kidding me. This trial was over. The truth is, I've been mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that they're not actually mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the owner stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see right there in the photo, that's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle when it got torn off, that's all. Yeah, no, because he has an alibi. I don't like the direction this trial has taken. But this is how every trial goes, at least of me anyway. Huh. You're doing great. Stop it, Mr. Godot, you're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colours, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true maskedy mask. Thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination. Okay, there's the fact that there's wallets there. You may think you're the real Master Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional. I haven't told Desi yet about my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons. But the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it? Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose. So why are you withholding the truth from your wife? Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess I could say I'm a Desi-aholic. So do you have a complicated family situation after all? Alright, that's enough. Please continue the testimony. I beg of you. I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real Masked Mask and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy? Hey now, that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway? Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for a change? Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime. You're the one with the fancy law degree. It's time to put it to work already. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Masked Mask. Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, you wouldn't still be here, would we? For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn. Anyway, I know how to do it. I'm just doing it. You've got no alibi. I've been a judge for a long time, and this is the first time I've ever heard a defendant brag about having no alibi. Well, I tell you, I was in Lord and Taylor that night. No, that's too vague even for me. To be more precise, I was down at the basement warehouse. Hold on. What is it, Nick? Where was Ron Delight when the crime happened anyway? If we can prove he had an alibi after all, this case will be a piece of cake. Well, you're right, but... You think you can prove that? Wake up and smell the coffee. Well, I think maybe I can. Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence that shows the defendant has an alibi? Yes. I have the evidence, or do you think I'm still some sort of third-rate rookie? Oh, I've never seen you this angry before. I'm not surprised. Anger is the last refuge of the pathetic. I thought I was more confident than angry. Oh. Well, then let's see this evidence already. Shows in this court evidence that proves blah 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 blah. His wallet. Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct? Ah, yes, it does. I had lost it somewhere. Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away. Ah, no, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence. Evidence? Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet? Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner. This wallet was found at approximately 1 AM at KB Security Headquarters. What? Surely you're not serious. Yes, I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was in fact at KB Security that night. No! So if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi. No! Furthermore, considering the distance between Naughty Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car, according to Larry anyway. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? Now stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong. You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will. He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up. Yeah, he's like a kid at his first day of school. Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security? Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there and not at the heist. Planted it there? He's really reaching now. Mr. Delight. You probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The key card to KB Security's CEO's office. No! Huh, that was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing. What? Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway? Well, Mr. Wright, it looks like you need some more evidence after all. Ugh, this stupid kid. Now then, let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 AM that night to give them the ransom note. The ransom note, see? Mr. Delight, I believe you've seen this before, correct? Oh, that's... What is it? A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents. Blackmail? Yes. Basically it says, bring $50,000. That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright? At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, in a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime. Ugh. Ugh. No! Oh dear. Order! So when the theft of the deal occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. Looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot blend number 107 impresses me a lot more. What are you trying to say? You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company? But did you actually investigate the CEO at all? Huh? Well, no, I guess not. Accusing him bad of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that. Not sure what you think of that. At least I know what I think of you. Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office, but you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright. Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy. No, we don't have to track down the CEO at all. What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite? There is someone else who can testify. Well, basically, the key card, it says leaves a record when used, so surely Larry can because he works there. Who is this useless looking young man? You don't remember him, Your Honor? Not exactly. But just looking at his picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat. Ouch! It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago. Bro, that's bestie. I mean, I'm not happy with him so far this game, but he probably blocked out that memory on purpose. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night. Oh. The question at hand is this key card. Yup, that's the key card they use in the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KV Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analysing this keycard's data. Wow. Oh dear. Well, Mr. Godot, the name of the CEO of KV Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. There we go. But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Masky Mask in this photo. Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe. So then... Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KV Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Masky Mask. Good job! You did it, Nick! That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of thief. What's wrong, Your Honor? I'm ready to pass judgment, but before I do that, do you have any further objections? No, Your Honor. Oh, very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty! Woo! We did it! Oh my goodness, in just about 3 hours. Nice. That was a pretty short one then, wasn't it? Court is now adjourned. Boom bam. Now but just some cutscenes and we'll have a look at case 3 before we finish. Nick, you did it! You were right after all! Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself. Nicky boy! Oh, Misty Light. I knew you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Misty Light. I just know I'm blushing. Congratulations, Mr. Nick! Oh, Pearls! I've got a bad feeling about this. Who is this woman? Oh, she's nobody. She's just, You're blushing! How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? Slay, thank you. You should be ashamed of yourself. Youch, she slapped me. Pearly. This woman is Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick! Yes? You're even worse than I thought. Going behind the back of your own client. No, you've got it all wrong. I'll never forgive you. Ow. Double slap. Well, anyway, all's well that ends well, right? We've got the sacred arm back and the thief has been caught. You're so right, and it's all thanks to Nicky boy here. But actually, it was you, Miss Delight, that brought us our own back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh, please. You're embarrassing me. If we won the case, then why does this guy still look so glum? Oh, but I am the thief. Actually, what's the point now? What is it, honey? I did my best for you, Ronnie. I know that and I appreciate it, Desi. But the thing is, come on, get the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo? Mr. Godot, what are you doing here? Oh, come on, I just came to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy. Well, playtime is over. Huh? Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered. Kane Bullard? Where have I heard that name before? Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security? Wait, body? Oh, there had to be a murder. There's always a murder, right? The estimated time of death was 1 AM on October 12th. I figured Ace Attorney case couldn't involve a murder. 1 AM on October 12th? You don't mean? That's right, amigo. At the same time that the cheap little bird was being stolen, the CEO of KB Security was being murdered. So then, what are you doing here? Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today? Help me out? What? Oh, I thought it was over. Oh dear. We're like halfway. We have to solve a murder case now. We're probably not even halfway. On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Ron Delight was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbrued with utter rage. What are you saying? Imbrued of rage? Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Wright was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard. An employee of KB Security? It looks like with the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief. It's going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi. No way! He can't be the thief, because he was at the murder scene where the murder occurred. No, that's a lie! It can't be true! Oh, but I am a thief, I tell you! Wright, you're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder. What? This can't! This is impossible! I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward. Mr. Nick, is there something personal between you two? I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here. This guy, who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced. Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight. Oh my goodness. Nick, how could this be happening? Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder! And the one who established his presence at the scene was me. Yeah, Ronnie! Oh no. Oh. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's gonna happen next? I know, right? To be continued. Well, this is a good point to leave it for next week. What on earth? Well, I could never have predicted that. I was like, yeah, I'm plowing through this case. I was so pleased. I was like, yeah, baby. Easy peasy case, you know. I knew who the guy was like 1 second in. I was so pleased. But no, there is more case to do per case, of course. Alright, we'll leave this for next week then. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, everyone. What a surprising turn of events. I can't believe bro got murdered. And now we kind of implicated that he was there at the crime scene, you know, by saving him from being accused of stealing an urn. Yeah, thank you for coming, Lulu. Thanks for coming, everyone. It was lots and lots of fun. So, my schedule, I haven't updated it, but there will be the usual Mario Kart stream on Friday. But before that, my next stream will be at 8 PM on Thursday. Which is when Riven Paradise Groove releases, and we will be playing through it, picking up from where I left off with the demo, because I believe that demo progress carries over into the full game. Thank you for coming, Worm, absolutely. Right, I think I know who I'm raiding. Yeah, Geo is doing a subathon, so we've got to go support her. I think she's also raising some money, so you go support Geo. Exactly. Yes, we will go raid Geo. So let me get that set up. Boom. And this is the raid message. If you'd like to copy and paste that and send it in Geo's chat to give her my best fishes. Right. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and see you on Thursday or Friday, or for more Ace Attorney, same time, same place next week. Bye.